welcome to my kitchen, Midnight Munchies and more. I am your host, Charisse, and today we're going to make a vegan tricolor pasta salad. Super easy. This is my favorite thing in the summer. I was feeling like I wanted the winter to leave and get some summer action, so that's what we're going to make. We're making this today because I use grape or cherry tomatoes, not grapes, but grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. The reason I do that is, let's talk nutrition. So you can get the same sort of benefits from regular tomatoes, regular sized tomatoes, but the nutrients that we want to get from them is from the skins of the tomatoes. So naturally a smaller tomato that has more skin than it does the innards, right? So tomatoes have lycopene, which is a fat-soluble phytonutrient which helps protect vital brain fat. Right, here you go, you guys. Stops the buildup of pro-inflammatory compounds that are linked to depression, which I thought was so super cool. So because it's a fat-soluble phytonutrient, you should probably, to maximize absorption, eat it with some sort of fat. So like if you're just eating them straight up, drizzle a little bit of like a really good olive oil or something on top of it, and then that will help the lycopene absorb better in your system. So that's key. Also, lycopene is linked to reducing the risk of specific cancers. So like prostate cancer, lung cancer, stomach cancer, lycopene has been shown to reduce the risk of those cancers. So that's super important. Also, here's what I thought was really cool. I had no idea actually until I had looked it up. So 10 cherry tomatoes have as much potassium as a medium banana, which I was like, what? That's crazy. So the reason we want to eat potassium is because it helps to lower blood pressure, because it helps your body excrete sodium. So that's going to help lessen the pressure on your arteries. So cherry tomatoes. Let's make a vegan tricolor pasta salad since I have a whole bunch of noodles from, long story. You know what? I just got a bunch of noodles. We'll talk about that later. Sometimes when CDL drivers deliver packages, if they are, quote, damaged, which is a loosely used term, they just get rid of the packages. So perfectly good packages such as this were being thrown away, and obviously jumped on it. I have a crap ton more. So I was trying to find things that I can make with this. So this is one of my favorite recipes from childhood. This is actually my mother's recipe, so shout out to Mama Smith Henry there. This is a tricolor rotini. This is what I like to use. It is enriched with carrot, tomato, spinach, and it's completely vegan. Yeah, I like ronzoni, I guess is how you say it. So let's boil this bitch. I am not a super fan of all the skin on cucumbers. So when I like to put my cucumbers in things such as pasta salad, here's what I like to do. I like to peel it, but because we're gonna go a little fancy and some people do like the skins, I like half peel it, I guess you could say. So I do like just a little strip, move over a little strip, a little strip, move over a little strip, a little strip, move over a little strip. And I go all the way around. Like voila. And then since we're going to cut our cherry tomatoes, our grape tomatoes in half, what we want to do is make sure that when we cut our cucumber, we're going to cut actually 2 cucumbers like this. We're going to cut into small pieces such as the half size of a cherry tomato. You see what I'm going with there? So let's cut these while our pasta is boiling. Because we're going for easy here, I am doing the bottled Italian dressing. Again, this is my mom's recipe. This is what I did when I was growing up. So this is what you can use. Now, if you want to make your own Italian dressing, it's a vinaigrette style, so it has the oil in it with the acidity, so that's going to help the absorption of the lycopene in your tomatoes. So if you want to make your own, it's going to be about 2 cups is what you're going to need. Alright you guys, so I already have my vegetables under my noodles in here, my tomatoes and cucumbers. So one thing I did want to tell you is that what I did is when my noodles were done on the stove, while they were still in the strainer in the sink, I went ahead and used my like, what's that little spray doobie-dobby on the sink? I used that in cold water, and I kind of move them around with my hands, and I sprayed it with the cold water because that stopped the cooking time of the pasta, because it will continue to cook after it comes off of the stove, and it cooled it down so that we can get it chilled faster in the refrigerator. Now I'm gonna pour almost this whole bottle on here, so almost the whole 2 cups, except for about a third of a cup, maybe a quarter of a cup, third of a cup kind of deal, because what's gonna happen is after this is in the fridge for a while, the pasta is going to soak up that all the juice. So when we take it back out, we're going to want to add a little bit more to it to rehydrate it, and all of those flavors will be nice and married. So after I get this stirred up, I'm going to pop the lid on it, and I'm going to put it in the fridge for just a couple hours. If you're like me and you're doing a potluck or a barbecue or something like that, I like to make something like this ahead of time and leave it in the fridge overnight. You have even more of a bold, full flavor from the marriage of all of the vegetables and seasonings, but you also have a whole hell of a lot less work for you to do that day. And here we have it, you guys, our tri-color pasta salad with tomatoes for that lycopene and our cucumbers. So now we're going to do a taste test. Oh my god, you have no idea how excited I am for this right now. This tastes like summer. This tastes like my childhood. And I am so thankful that a comfort food from my childhood just happens to be vegan. So if you want the full recipe, like a printable version, you can go to my website, MunuteMunchiesandMore.com, and I have a lot more recipes as well on there. If you like what I got going on, subscribe to this channel for more future recipes. Give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you next time, y'all.